My name is Jacob Adams. I'm a fitness and leadership coach. I help people just like you achieve more. More strength, fitness, muscle, shape, energy, clarity, and even strategies for fulfillment, self-acceptance, meditation. Have you ever struggled to know exactly what you're going to do for the coming year? We're on the cusp of a new 2018. It's still not even Christmas. We have about 11 days left in the new year. But if you're like me, you're already very much biting at the bit, knowing what exactly you're gonna do for the areas that count. And if you're like me, some of those areas you might be fully aware of need your attention, or for some of us, we may be trying to avoid. Sometimes this happens in the area of health and fitness, but it's not limited to that. It could be also knowing that we need to get away from toxic music or toxic TV or things that are making us just get bogged down and steal our energy. Have you ever struggled with exactly what to do and whether or not to do it or have incentive? I know I have, and today I'm going to give you exactly what I'm going to be doing for 2018 here in a bit, and you'll be heavily incentivized for listening to this. You see, the thing is that in the area of health and fitness, I myself have been working on my nutrition for about 20 years. Now, it sounds like a long time, but I've done everything from ketogenic diets, zone type diets where are moderate in carbs, high carb diets, and everything in between, just like many of you. I know that many of you have maybe done Jenny Craig or et cetera, and maybe you've not tried anything at all, and you need to try something. The truth of nutrition and fitness and supplementations is it's very much an experimental process until you find what really works. And I'll be sharing that with you here today. At the beginning of 2018, I know that I already have my game plan as far as what I'll be studying. I have more than enough to study. I have books on audio. I have books on, written books. I have books on my Kindle. And I have a strategy as to what to do for 2018. And I also have a strategy as to what to do for my nutrition and fitness. The way I found what to do with supplementation, which many of you watching have a pretty good system already in play, as I did, as many of us do. I always thought that I knew everything there was to know about nutrition and supplementation. And when I first heard the name AdvoCare, since I already had an idea of what to do and was very confident in what I was doing, the name itself didn't seem edgy enough. I thought I could be far more masculine or tough sounding, or just like, oh, this is the beast mode or something. Yeah, I mean, there's actually a supplement called beast mode, right? So I always thought that supplements needed to have a more intense sounding name, more edginess. So when I first heard of AdvoCare, like you're hearing the name now, some of you might really like it, like AdvoCare, We Build Champions. At this stage of my life, I love it, but as you hear it, you may not think it's sexy enough or whatever. Like, I didn't think it was for me. And Veronica, who's a developed leader in AdvoCare and on the same team as I am, she was very persistent to ask me to try Spark. And I was addicted to coffee, and I really didn't think I needed it. I thought, I don't need Spark. I have coffee and I have my pre-workouts. Like at that time I was using NO Explode. Nevertheless, she was very persistent, and she kept telling me, use it, try it. And years went on, like 3-4 years. Eventually, she came to the gym, and I had just started Evolution training, and she comes to the gym, her and Jason are sitting there, and she's, I was like, oh my, what's this about, right? And she's like, you know what, you really gotta get serious about AdvoCare, because I actually had joined the company, but I tried Spark, and I was like, yeah, whatever, I just moved on with my day. But here she was, and she was very sincere, and she basically said, listen, this is really making a difference in my life, and it's even something that not only is helping my clients, but it's actually yielding a little income, for me, about, $500, $700 a month. And at that time, and that's when I was like, wow, so this is actually something that's working after all these years? Because you gotta understand, I kept blowing it off, but here she was, actually successful. Still, I thought, this doesn't mean I'll be successful with these products or this company. Even though it sounds great, you might be looking at me thinking the same thing, like, well, sounds great for you, Jacob. So I just want you to see, like, this is a similar process as to what happened that day. Like, we all kind of hear these things and we're like, well, good for you, you know, it works for you. But you know, she was being successful with this company. And I said, look, I looked you right in the eye and I said, look, is this product actually something people buy, you know, outside of AdvoCare, or is it just people that are in AdvoCare? Virtually, that's what I wanted to know. And she looked me right in the eye and she said, you know, it is. These are good products and people do buy them outside of AdvoCare. You know, and you know, she was very sincere, and I said there was only one thing I could do, is to put her to the test. So I said, okay, so what should I do? What's going to give me the best impression of AdvoCare? She said the 24-day challenge. And so, you know, I knew about nutrition, like I told you before. I'd been working on my diet for many years, but I said, you know, I'm going to quit all cheating, and I'm going to just go ahead and commit to this diet. I'm going to do the 24-day challenge, as she says, and I'm going to see what happens, you know. And sure enough, I went to the grocery store, got everything I needed, just as anyone that does this challenge needs to do. And I just applied myself. I eventually, in that 24 days, I lost 7 pounds of fat. I gained 4 pounds of muscle. And my clients had similar results then, and still to this day. For example, my Aunt Sophie just lost 40 pounds this year, and she was able to fit into the dress that she wanted for my cousin's wedding. Eric on Cecil trained with me, and he's lost about 40 to 50 pounds of body fat and gained about 20 or so pounds of muscle. Marilyn Ryan uses arginine. She loves what it does for her mentality. She uses Corplex for strength, vitality, and she's still moving weight as she ages gracefully. Now, what I wanted you to tell you this, and you know, there's different stories like Elsa Cantu, Michelle Adams, my sister, who's very much part of AdvoCare and developing herself and breaking her own records to this day. There's so many different stories I could tell you of success that at this point now, as I'm here on this Tuesday evening, and going to share with you one of our new systems. The 180 system, and I'll tell you here about it here in a bit. But what I want you to know is that no matter what you're thinking as you see this video, I want you to understand that it's a very common place or position to actually be feeling. I want you to know that. I want you to know that no matter what you're thinking up to this point, it's 100% normal and common. You may, again, like me, not think that the name AdvoCare sounds like it's for you. You might be thinking that these products aren't going to deliver what I'm going to tell you they're going to deliver. Like, you might have doubts, like I did. And I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm saying I'm willing to bet that someone has felt like you feel right now, and with the trial of these products has actually seen the amazingness that they actually do deliver. I've been with AdvoCare for about 5 years. I mean, think about it. Don't you think I wouldn't be making a video on a Tuesday night if that wasn't the case? So for today, I want to tell you about the 180 system that I have for you, okay? The 180 system was just announced last Thursday, which was like the 14th or so, on December 14th. Now, the 180 system is going to be composed of one system for 80 days. We're actually bumping up the commitment of our system. Instead of just 24 days, which is part of the first part of this 80 days, is a 24-day challenge. So that is part of the 80 days. But we're actually going to show you that commitment really is what you need to get to the next level. Commitment. You know, I've been training for 20 years. Do I like who I see in the mirror when I wake up? The sincere and humble answer is, I am. I like who I see in the mirror. It doesn't mean that I'm going to have a modeling contract or, sell these supplements without your shirt. Or I'm not trying to sound like that. What I'm sincerely telling you, saying, I respect and have dignity to the results that I've achieved in those 20 years. And I really believe that if you can accept yourself and love your body on that level, that's a big accomplishment. So that's the truth of it. So back to this 180 system. Okay. So the first 24 days are composed of a 24-day cleanse for 10 days. It's got omegas, and you got an M&S system, so it looks like this. This is herbal cleanse. It has fiber in another box. the Omegaplex, and Spark, right? That's for 10 days. The next 10 days, 11 through 24, we'll have a protein shake and these M&S tablets. These are daily strips. There's 14 strips in here. So that'll compose the first part of the 24 days. Now, some of you watching have already done the 24-day challenge and you're very familiar with this. So it's exactly like that. The next portion, after those 24 days, going into the next 24. So 80, you could say, is approximately 26 days per section. For 80 divided by 3 is about 26. So think about each day is about 25, 26 days, more or less, to give you an idea of the pattern and scheme. So after that 24 days, okay, you're going to go into the next 24 days, and then the next 24 days. So talking about the second phase of the 24 days, you'll get 2 of these boxes, 2 protein shakes, and 2 bags of Spark. Now this is a Spark canister, the same difference. The protein shakes, there'll be 14 per box, so you'll have a total of 28 protein shakes, so enough for about a month or so to get you through a shake a day. You'll have about 28 sticks of Spark, enough for the month, and you'll have enough strips, again, about 28 for the next portion, okay? And that happens again. So now I would show you if I had the visual, but this is such a new program that the visuals and everything that we're going to get aren't even out yet. Like, this is how new this program is. It's not available till December 26th, period. So I can't order mine until December 26th. I'm giving you this video to prepare you for that day. Okay, so the main things that you're going to get with this program, the most important things that you're going to need to understand and why you should do this is that it's going to give you commitment and guidance. You're going to get a mega journal with this one. We should give this little pamphlet out with a 24-day challenge. Now we've got almost like a small textbook and journal. It gives you information. It's going to tell you about the 5 pillars of what we're basing the 80-day program on. Okay, nutrition, fitness and exercise, stress relief, sleep, and supplements, okay? Those 5 pillars. So the 80-day program is sustained with those 5 pillars I just said, all right? So we're basing it on that, on solid science, and so you're gonna improve your overall health. See, with AdvoCare, we're not looking for a flash in the pan. We're looking for things that work, like science, commitment, and all our products are science-based, so they're guaranteed to be safe and effective, okay? Now the first 24 days is going to establish a healthy environment in the gut. Many of you, many people watching, for example, may have not enough fiber in your diet, okay? You might not have enough fiber in your diet, you may not have enough probiotics in your diet, and this is causing a less than ideal gut, okay? Your ecosystem in your gut is not ideal for digestion. You may not be as regular as you need to be. Okay? And so getting enough fiber in your program is going to help you really improve that. So that's going to be the first 24 days, and it's going to give you more energy and more vitality and more strength, okay? Especially if you accompany this with fitness and nutrition. Now, in the next portion, the next 50 days or so, all right? The next 50 days of the 80 days, once we do the first 24-day challenge, are going to be there to establish a lifestyle, optimize your body, and really hone in and develop a good habit. It takes about 66 days to develop a good habit. Let's just say 62, but you get the idea. About 66 days to establish a good, solid habit. Now, the other thing, what you need to understand, what makes our products ideal or different than other supplements is the Informed Choice. Informed Choice is a logo that looks something like, let's see, where it looks like this. You may not be able to see it. It's that little green thing right there. Informed Choice. It's that one right there. It's a little blurry because the camera can't capture that. That's one of the things that makes our product special, is that they're certified and tested. Every single lot, every product you buy, that batch was tested for quality and safety, okay? It's free of banned substances. Now, a panel of doctors and scientists put these products together, which also makes it a very high quality product. Think about a panel of doctors and scientists working to ensure the product that you receive is going to be safe, effective, and maximize your performance. I say I'm on Spark right now. I've been using AdvoCare all day, And this is, I mean, I'm a product of the product, okay? And I am maintaining, as years and years go on, I'm maintaining pretty strong. I'm a pretty strong individual. Not the strongest. I'm not trying to say I'm the strongest. But I'm a pretty strong individual, and I'm not losing strength every year. And sometimes that may be the case for you, right? If you're not looking after your nutrition and supplementation, you may be increasing your waistline and losing some strength, okay? So these products are gonna ensure that you're on the right track to start turning that clock around and moving in the other direction to more health, vitality, and strength, okay? Now, last thing, I wanted to start closing up here because we don't have a lot of time. But this is going to be about $6.50 a day to get the program, okay? $6.50 a day once you get the preferred customer. And for $6.50 a day, maybe you might get a number one with cheese, a DVD movie at the Blu-ray rack at Walmart on the way out, 2 bags of Flaming Hot Cheetos. You get the idea. Maybe a little salad. Okay, you can also get that. So what I'm saying is for $6.50 a day, you can get those things, or you can just start revolutionizing your entire program, okay? So let me know what you're gonna choose, but I do hope you go with this route. Now, for committing, once you're on the checkout, once we're checking you out, when the program is available to buy on December 26th, you have the option to commit. There's gonna be a button that says commit. Basically, you're saying, I'm gonna commit for 80 days, and once you do that, you're gonna access $100 in free bonuses and shipping. Okay, you're not gonna pay for any of the shipping. It's gonna come to you in a beautiful box. You're gonna get the mega journal. You're gonna get a shaker bottle, all the products I told you, which is a total of 4 to 5 boxes of protein shakes. When it's all said and done, six packages of Spark. It's gonna come with the Omegaplex, the 24-day challenge, etc., etc. Everything I just said. I'm running out of time, so I'm speeding up to get this all to you here in a bit. Trying to get this before the video shuts off. I have about 18 minutes total, so thanks for watching up to this point. I told you about the free shipping. There is, listen, 100% money back guarantee, all right? That's what you need to pay attention to. 100% money back guarantee you're gonna get. If you don't like this product, say after 28 days, call AdvoCare, get your money back if it wasn't for you, okay? I'm gonna be doing this program with you, and there's also, the most important thing, listen to this, this is probably one of the best parts for those of you that are interested. There's a $20,000 first prize grand champion nationwide, okay, for you to do this challenge, and the person with the best story and the best transformation photos, etc., and results wins that $20,000. So that's up for grabs. That's how I'm kind of leaving it till the end, but it's an awesome thing. I myself can compete for it, and hey, why not? Why wouldn't we compete for it, right? It's awesome. Get a new car or something. What would you do with $20,000, okay? All right, make sure you get this by December 26th, 2017. You get all the products that I told you about. I'm running out of time. I'm down to about 30 seconds here. Okay, December 26th, message me, call me, 512-994-7328. I told you about all the people that have got great results. This is Jacob Adams signing off. I'd love to hear from you. You're gonna love this product. These products, get your